So hello and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to yet another new FPL video for the new 2023-2024 season, and this will be my updated, that is my current draft ahead of game week 1. So what you see on the screen was my previous draft, and there will be some changes for this draft. And without further ado, we'll just get right into it. So I actually had Flecken in my team, but his move depends upon Raya leaving or not. So again, I'm going with Pickford as I did in the previous three drafts, and I don't think I need to talk much about him as I already talked about him earlier, that is in earlier drafts. And same about Ariola. I think he will get some game time, or he will start for West Ham at some point in the season. So I'm going with him. He's only priced at 4.0 million. So now that's over. I think we should move on to our defense. So in this draft, I haven't gone with Trent Alexander-Arnold. I have gone with other three mid defenders, and my formation will be 3-4-3. So obviously it's Gabriel. I think an Arsenal triple up is a must, and if you are not triple upping on Arsenal attackers, I think one defender in Gabriel is a great choice at 5.0 million. He offers great attacking potential too. He has scored a couple of headers in the last 2 or 3 seasons. Last season he was among top 2 among XG for defenders. So I think with a favorable fixture, and I think Gabriel is a must if you want to have a Arsenal triple up. Then I've gone with Estupinian this time around, so I just can't ignore those first three fixtures of Brighton. I think they have Luton home, Wolves away, and West Ham United home in the first three fixtures. And I think he could match or possibly overcome the Trent Alexander Hall in first three fixtures. Trent Alexander and Liverpool have Bournemouth in their second game week. So I think that's the only easy fixture for Liverpool in the first 6 to 8 game weeks. So I've gone with Estupinian, who is priced at only 5 million, and I think he offers a great attacking potential as we have seen in the last season, and I think he'll continue his form. Then the new addition is Luke Shaw from Man United. Though Man United's fixture run is not that great because they have Tottenham away in second game week, then in fourth game week they have Arsenal. I have brought him because I think he's a long-term pick in my team. I don't think I need to move him and at least up till game week 13. So I've gone with him, and I think Man United's defense would be improved, even improved than last season, which was great. Obviously, David De Gea got the Golden Gloves, and they were the best among the best defenses in the league. But this season, if Man United buy a number 9, I think Luke Shaw will rack up some assists too. Then first defender on my bench will be Botman. As you can see, Newcastle don't have that great run of fixture at the start of the season. After 3 game weeks, I think their fixtures take a turn, and Brighton's fixtures get a bit difficult. So I brought Botman to roll up with as a rotation pick for Estupinian. After the first 3 game weeks, I probably play Botman and might transfer out Estupinian because Newcastle have a great run of fixtures, and as we have seen in the last season, their defense is pretty good, solid too. Then my last defender is Baldock from Sheffield United. I think at 4.0 million, if Bale and Luton Town's second fixture is postponed, I think is a great choice to have. Then moving into midfield, again I have not gone with Mohamed Salah, as I have gone with an action-packed midfield of double Man City assets and double Man United assets. That is all from Manchester. I've gone with Jack Grealish. I think after Jack Grealish and Foden, and I think after Bernardo Silva might leave and Gundogan has already left, Mahrez is out too. I think he will join the Saudi League, and De Bruyne is out with injury. So I think a triple Man City attack is a viable option. I think Man City have got the best fixture run, and their team is already the best in the world. They only have Newcastle in their game week 2. Then up till game week 7, they have a very favorable fixture run. So I fancy this Man City triple up, and I don't think anybody has made a draft using the Man City triple attackers. So I've gone with Grealish and Foden. I think both will start, and I think both will get a couple of attacking returns. I think Man City have potential to score at least 2-3 goals in every single game week up till game week 8. So I have doubled up on them. Then moving on to Man United midfielders, I've gone with Bruno Fernandes and Rashford both. If Man United sign a number 9, I think Bruno becomes the hands-on favorite midfielder in this FPL and this season for in the Premier League. I think Bruno Fernandes created loads of chances last season, and there was no finisher for him. Only Rashford finished. and he's not good in air too. So I think if Man United sign a number 9, I think Bruno and Luke Shaw are gonna benefit from it, and I think Bruno Fernandes will become the hands-on midfielder, as I said earlier. And Rashford is only priced 5 million higher than Bruno Fernandes, so there might be a case where I transfer out Rashford and bring in another Arsenal midfielder if Man United sign a striker, so that's not for sure. But for this draft, I've gone with Rashford. Then I've gone with obviously Saka. I think he's a must-have among the Arsenal players, amongst the Arsenal midfielders. He and Odegaard are probably the most nailed-on picks from that Arsenal team, even for minutes. So I think he's on bench too. So I think going for Saka, and I think he will have the most ownership in the at the start of the season. This at start of this season, so Saka is a must-have according to me. Then in my attacking lineup, I've gone with Holland. Obviously, I don't need to talk much about him. He probably will be everyone's captain in game week 1, and probably till game week 7 to 8. As I said, Man City have a favorable fixture run. And then, as I have gone with Gabriel Jesus, as I didn't fancy any of the other forwards. As you can see, Watkins is an option, but he has a first couple of difficult fixtures. Same can be said about Isak and Wilson. Then if you take a look at Liverpool attacking lineup, Darwin and Gakpo or Jota, even they don't have their fixed forward spot, they might get rotated. Then if you go lower down the price range, I think DCL is a viable option, but we don't know about his injury. Mitrovic is probably leaving for Saudi League. Then it comes down to Visa, so he's an option, but let's see. If I include BMO in my midfield, I don't think there's a need to go for Visa. So Gabriel Jesus is just in there just to fill that third Arsenal spot, and cause I don't have any other attacker up front, and as we have couple of midfield options, I think it's a good reliever that Gabriel Jesus is, to take Gabriel Jesus as a third Arsenal asset and moving on a Man City midfielder in midfield instead of Arsenal midfielder. So this is my draft right now. So this is my thought process behind it. So do let me know what you guys think of this draft in the comment section below. There might be a case that I downgrade Jesus to some other player and bring in Arsenal midfielder. But I pretty much like this draft. I think Pickford to Flecken is a viable move. And if you enjoyed watching this video, please like the video and subscribe to my channel, and see you in the next one. Good luck.